H. Holmes, the Murder Castle, the man without a true name. He was born Herman Webster Mudgett, but truth never meant anything to him. Lies clung to him like a second skin. By the time he reached adulthood, he had learned how to wear new identities like masks. The world knew him by a smoother name, H. Holmes. Holmes drifted through life collecting victims long before Chicago ever met him. Rumors followed him, insurance schemes, missing people, vanished lovers, all swallowed by his charm. He studied medicine, not for healing, but for anatomy, for learning how to take human bodies apart like they were puzzles. He wasn't born a killer. He built himself into one. Episode 2, Building the Beast. When Chicago prepared for the 1893 World's Fair, millions of travelers surged into the city. Holmes saw an ocean of souls, fresh, nameless, deliciously vulnerable. On a busy street corner, he raised a strange structure, a 3-story building with collapsing corridors, locked rooms, and staircases leading nowhere. A maze only he could understand. Workers vanished after construction. Payment never came. Some believed they simply fled. Others thought their bones hid within the walls they helped build. Behind ordinary brick, Holmes planted rooms with gas pipes, iron-lined chambers sealed tight, doors that opened into nothing but smooth cement. It looked like a hotel. It was a trap. Subscribe to the channel. The world walks in. The World's Fair awakened Chicago, turning nights into glowing celebration. People came to Holmes's hotel seeking cheap rooms, a bed before exploring marvels of invention and wonder. They stepped inside. None saw the danger breathing beneath the wallpaper. Holmes welcomed women with warm smiles, offering work, love, protection. He invited guests to rest in rooms where no oxygen waited. He used hidden switches to flood chambers with gas, and then listened calmly from the hallway. As life dissolved into silence, some rooms were completely soundproof. Their walls absorbed pain like they were thirsty. Bodies dropped through trapdoors into the basement. There, Holmes dissected flesh, boiled bone, and sold skeletons to medical schools. He burned what remained, turning agony into drifting smoke. Downstairs, death had an address: Women of the Castle. Holmes hunted those who trusted him most. He proposed marriage to multiple women at once, none aware of the others. He treated affection like bait. Employees vanished without explanation. Lovers disappeared, last seen standing beside his charming grin. One woman, Emmeline, simply dissolved from existence. Another arrived with her young daughter. Neither was ever seen again. Holmes didn't kill out of rage. He killed like an artist, studying every breath, every moment of fear, as if trying to capture the perfect expression of terror. The child victim. His final known victim was a child. A quiet, innocent boy who trusted Holmes, because everyone did at first. The boy vanished. Holmes hid his small body as easily as he hid his feelings. Even his closest followers began to sense that beneath his flawless good manners waited a creature that had never felt pity. The net tightens. Holmes's trail of vanished people grew heavier. Insurance fraud and unpaid debts followed him like vultures. He fled Chicago, adopting new names as easily as new lies. But the missing children caught someone's attention. Detectives tracked his movements across states, finding strange rental houses, shallow graves, evidence of hurried destruction. Each discovery smelled like fear. Holmes was finally arrested in 1894. He sat in his cell as if he belonged there. Relaxed, even amused, he told the world he was born with the devil living inside him. No tremor in his voice, No apology, judgment, and death. His trial unfolded like theater. Witnesses spoke of vanished relatives, of women stolen and children erased. Holmes watched with gentle interest, as though listening to gossip about someone else. He confessed to 27 murders, though some believe his true number reached over 100. Not even he bothered to clarify. In 1896, he was hanged. When his neck snapped, his face stayed calm, as though death was merely another room he had built himself. The murder castle was eventually destroyed, but the ground where it stood feels as though something underneath still listens, still hungry. Holmes didn't create a hotel. He created a monument to silent suffering, a kingdom where every hallway whispered a name that would never be spoken again. If you like the story, subscribe to the channel for more stories like this. Thanks for watching.